YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Hold It Down Jay. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. Before I even begin, I'm gonna need y'all to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And then after the theme song, I'm gonna show y'all what I did for me to build my index for my upcoming GIAC certification that I'm about to test on. I'll let y'all soon. Welcome back to this episode. With that being said, let me go ahead and break down what I mean when I say index. For those who don't know, if you check out my last episode, I actually showed y'all the 5 books. I know it's 4, but the other one I actually forgot in the car, but I'm gonna go get it. But anyways, with all these books, I read all of them all over again. Like the words I felt like was important, I put them in the Excel spreadsheet and I categorized them by book number, name, description of everything, and also color coordinated. Because the exam is open book. If you have all these books, you might as well try to narrow them down and categorize them. So that way, if I want something that I can refer to real fast, I would like to go ahead and, okay, purple, blue tab, page 15, and then I can easily categorize it. But I'm gonna show y'all one up close. I'm not gonna show y'all all 4, it's redundant. But this is exactly how I made my index. The reason why you see something at the bottom is because there was 8 sections in each book, and I didn't want to get sticky notes that had 8 different colors. The most they had, honestly, was 5 anyway, so it works for me. But through Excel spreadsheet, so you could actually understand what I did. I put everything, in your head, and you're like, oh, okay, this is it. I looked at the on-demand video course, looked at the whole thing. Then after I finished it, I did all the pre-test for it. I read all 5 of these books all over again. I used a highlighter. I highlighted every term that I felt like was going to be on the exam or that I felt was pretty important. So that way, if I have a question about something, I could just resort to it. Did that with all 5 books. And then right when I finished highlighting each term that I wanted, I opened up an Excel spreadsheet and I went thoroughly through everything and I put it in my own words, or tried to. I put the book number, page number, the color coordination from it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna actually show y'all what I did so you can actually understand a lot better. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all, welcome back. This part, I'm gonna talk to y'all about the exact index that I created. Up here, you're gonna see the title. When I say title, this is the actual terms that I use, that I found in the book that is gonna be useful for me. And as you can see, it came up to around 655 different terms. And if you look up top, the description, it's just pretty much the words that I think was useful, and I use short definitions. You don't want whole paragraphs, because when you're taking an exam, you don't want it to be a situation where you read a whole paragraph for one term. Even if you need to look at multiple ones. That's pretty much my strategy for right now. And I have these books. I put the book number, also the color coordination. If you rewind back to the actual books that I have, you'll realize that each book contained a color. First book is purple, pink, second, etc., etc. The good thing is, one example I can use, if I want to look up Azure Console, I remember reading on book 1, which is the purple one in the front. All I gotta do is go to the purple book and then page 17. But if you look, I have a pink tab. So that way, when I open it and I'll keep scrolling over, it'll eventually lead me to page 17. That's pretty much the example that I can give. And it's really no different from the other ones. That's pretty much what I wanted to show you as far as this portion. The earlier you prepare for it, it's going to be much more relieving. Also, if you're unsure about something, there's nothing wrong with putting more than enough terms. That's personally what I did. A lot of these things I already know. But for example, I know what multi-factor authentication is. But for my sake, I decided to put it just in case there's something a little extra
that they might throw at me, and I want to be fully equipped for it. And that's pretty much as far as the process that I'm doing right now. It's really nothing to super elaborate on. Just take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. And honestly, you should be good.
Y'all looked at my actual indexes. I showed y'all exactly how I broke everything down for me to understand for when I take my exam, I have a better understanding how everything works. I color coordinated. I showed y'all everything that I possibly had. In the meantime, I'm gonna be back here chilling, studying, putting in work, of course. But if y'all have any questions, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And please let me know what y'all think.